All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Frame of Mind presents, if you ask me, our movie review. Well, video. I was gonna say podcast. I'm so used to saying that.
Yeah.
This is not to be confused with the movie reviews that these guys do for the newer ones that are in theaters. This is ones that these are films that we go back and dig into, and we just got done with the review of The Hunt. So go watch that video before you watch this one. But we figured that one's a little bit less accessible to some people who don't dig on foreign films.
Yeah.
So we decided to do one that maybe some other people are more interested in, which is Baz Luhrmann's The Great Gatsby. I don't remember what year this came out.
This is 2013?
2013?
I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm going to fact check myself.
So, joining me, Scott, Icebox, Nemi. We got Couch Patchin', the champ.
You champ.
And the man who pimps the airwaves, Big DZ Gumbert.
What's up?
So, guys,
2013, I was right.
2013, he was right. So, looking back at this film, what was your first experience watching this? Meaning, like, how did you watch it? In theaters? Did you rent it? Did you just stumble upon it on pay channels or whatever?
DVD rental. Is a very big. Kaylin's a very big fan of Baz Luhrmann movies, and I don't think she just knew that. I think she just like saw the style and she's like, "Oh, that looks like Moulin Rouge. I want to watch it."
Yeah.
So that's how.
Yeah, I watched it online, I think, or something. I don't remember.
Was this the first time or was this the second time?
No, I didn't watch it for this.
You didn't even watch it?
I didn't rewatch it.
Oh, okay. You watched it the first time. Done.
Yeah, I watched
Didn't
it
rewatch it
after it came out.
Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say, wow, you're.
I have seen the movie.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Sometimes in large chunks. Sometimes
It's a long movie.
a couple minutes. Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours.
Pushing 2.5.
So I rented it and watched it this morning, and
Well,
that's it.
End of podcast.
No, I suppose I'll kick this off. With just saying, obviously this is Baz Luhrmann style all the freaking way.
yes.
With the costumes, the music, and the choreography, which for me works in a lot of places
I agree.
and works not so well in other places. But I mean, it's confusing because you would. All right. Here comes a rant.
Go
You
ahead,
ready for
dude.
this?
I think I know where you're going, and I might.
So what I don't like about people who hate on Baz Luhrmann is the fact that he has a set style that he goes with, and creates these films that I believe they do. For the most part, critically, maybe sometimes not
they're
so much.
Usually in the middle.
In the middle.
critically.
No, they're mixed.
They
Most
get
of them are
yeah.
mixed
They get.
reviews.
They
But
get mixed reviews.
but I hate how it's okay for some people, like Tarantino, to have really over the top shit happen in his movie, or him be in his movies acting absolutely terribly and getting away with stuff like that, and someone like this who has their own set style, or like think of like a Wes Anderson, his
Right.
his
Totally
quirkiness. I understand if people have like, yes, I get into this, or no, I don't get into this, but I mean, for what it is, I think it's a really unique way to make a movie. I really do. I think
Right.
it's one of those films, and I just want to say this now before I forget, but I don't know if you guys saw Speed Racer.
Yes. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
literally what first came to mind when I was thinking about this review.
Yeah, it is. It's so bizarre.
Honestly.
It's so bizarre because the first time I watched Speed Racer, I was like completely taken out of it. I was like, this is the stupidest movie ever. And for some fucking reason,
Yeah, we could say it. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
I don't get how it just stuck in my head. And I wanted to watch Speed fucking Racer over and over again. And it's like,
You like it now.
I can tolerate it, and it's just the spectacle that's so unique.
It is unique. Yeah.
And that end race scene that I thought was so overdone, it actually works now for me. It's so freaking weird. And this is what this guy does, because I turned this movie off and said, I'm never again gonna watch this movie. And the whole fucking day, that's all I've been thinking about is stupid The Great Gatsby, man.
Yeah, and I think that's, you love it or you hate it. You like this style, you hate it, but you have to at least appreciate it, I think, because the guy does, like I said, Kaylin doesn't know him by name, but she knows him by style. So that's a person that just likes movies because he has a specific way of doing them. And I think it works at times in this movie, and it doesn't. So I completely agree with you.
Damon?
I don't like it. I don't like most of his movies.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's mostly the...
Is it because it's like turned up to 11 most of the time? Cause
that's definitely like a reason I don't like Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, see,
because I feel like that's just so fucking over the top that it's too far over the top.
Out of all of his movies, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen that since I was like 10, and I still think about that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. Like that movie, you can knock on me, but that movie almost made my top 50 because of childhood.
Dude, he put fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in it, so he can't now.
I've seen like 100 times, but that's comparable to fucking Baz Luhrmann's movies.
Well, that's how is it any different though? I mean, if you watch the same movie, if I'm exposed to Romeo and Juliet as a growing up watching movies, and I watch it a ton of times.
Have you?
I have watched it very much, a lot, like probably well over 15 times.
I've watched Tom and Huck 1.5 million times. That fucking thing didn't make my top 50. Yeah. You know, it's a movie that I can go back to, and there's a large chunk of nostalgia with it. No, I know, I'm not hating on your opinion. I'm just saying, like, for me, that movie, I can go back and fucking pick why I like to watch Tom and Huck, and it's because I like the characters of Huckleberry Finn and the town of Hannibal and the way Mark Twain writes, which is completely not even close to the way Tom and Huck is, because that movie is fucking wild. But anyways,
back on track.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This movie, I feel like it could have been done a lot better.
Yes,
because there is one glaring mistake or misstep in this movie, and I think Damon already knows where I'm going with this. But Tobey Maguire.
Oh,
he's fucking terrible.
He was not good.
He wasn't good. And that's something we can all agree on.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. Dude, I back Tobey Maguire.
I know.
Tobey Maguire was my boy.
I'm so happy to hear this now.
But, dude, from the moment he started talking, I was like, no, fuck.
Done.
No, dude.
It just doesn't work in the confines of what that movie was going for. Like, I think everybody else, acting-wise, took what their role and they brought it to the level it was supposed to be for a Luhrmann movie. But I don't think he fit there.
I was gonna say, like, Joel Edgerton goes over the top, but
Joel Edgerton.
Once you went like takes up to the Baz Luhrmann level, I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's exactly where he was.
Well, exactly,
like,
and
the entire movie.
He's so polarizing, though. You can forget about the miscues and missteps that he has, and DiCaprio, and even Carey Mulligan. Yes. You know. But there's no redeeming quality for Tobey Maguire in this movie. And it's the voiceover, and I was thinking about
He just does his own, like, he just does Tobey Maguire. He doesn't, like, try.
Yeah.
And everyone else, like, puts a fucking effort into it. And Tobey Maguire's just like, I want the paycheck.
I wrote down, too, and I was like, the voiceover is so bad, but I understand how it's needed. Yeah. But you just can't have Tobey Maguire doing the voiceover. You can't have him doing
There's
it.
no emotion behind it.
It's just to me that really took me out. And then why the fuck do they even try to have accents in the first place?
Yeah, nobody I feel like
nobody kept it.
I feel like Edgerton's one of the only ones that actually held his accent.
Yeah, what were they going for? They're talking about Long Island and they're trying to have some sort of like Southern gentleman.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean,
oh wow,
and that's kind of my problem with some of these movies is like. They goes more visual than it does story, and it goes more like writing and visual rather than like acting and story. And that, like, as we said in our last one, like, I loved The Hunt. This is like the complete opposite, like where The Hunt was like all story and acting with good like visuals, but not like
it wasn't.
They were well placed.
Yeah, It wasn't
like
for the
exactly. And then there's like the Baz Luhrmann movies, which is like all visuals and almost nothing else.
Well, you know what I was actually going to say. It seems like this movie is actually like a stage play. And thinking back to like Moulin Rouge too, with everything that's going on, the set designs, and everything, because it won 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I believe it's deserved, and I loved watching this movie the same way as I did watching Speed Racer.
It's just a fun spectacle. It really is.
I can't believe Speed Racer keeps coming back into this conversation.
Yo, like I was gonna bring it up if he wasn't. Like there are scenes in this movie that bring me back to like Wow, okay. Like, even, okay, so the popular scene of Leonardo turning and revealing himself for the first time and the fireworks going off. And it's
the meme?
Yeah, exactly, the meme.
Like,
it's such a spectacular shot. It looks awesome, and you can't, I mean, I could just literally visualize that shot right now. Like, so, I mean, you have to appreciate that, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I totally, it's just like, it's like a stage play with how, you know, over the top it is and everything like that, but I just, it's like melodramatic at times. It's like ridiculous at times, and it just,
oh no,
storage full, almost full.
Storage almost full?
Yeah,
but I don't think it's still recording right now. Should we pause this? Yeah, you're gonna have to edit anyways.
Done.
Yeah, it stopped it.
Cannot record video.
Wah.
Let's keep going. It's
just do a podcast for this?
Yeah.
Okay. You should clap, or are we just jumping back into it and saying, fuck it for this?
Okay, we're back.
Okay, where were
we? had technical difficulties. We recorded too long with the hunt, but
yeah.
we were just shitting on The Great Gatsby.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Where were we? Who was talking? I don't even remember what happened.
I wasn't. I know.
Oh, it's just melodramatic. It's melodramatic,
okay.
over the top. But like the visuals, I just want to say some good things actually.
Yeah, let's start with the good things. Pros.
Well, we already shat on it, so let's finish it up with the good shit.
I mean, I feel like there's a couple more things we could talk about negative, but fine. Let's start some pros, and if it comes to mind, we'll bring it up. But yeah.
Well, it will come to mind.
Yeah.
So I guess what I want to say was just the fact that I absolutely I was kind of hesitant at first to enjoy the modern music that was in it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I sort of opened up to it and actually enjoyed it.
My biggest thing is that I did enjoy it for the most part. I thought it was fine because in almost every other, I haven't seen Australia, but every other Baz Luhrmann movie I've seen, he likes to blend modern with, you know, old or whenever this is supposed to happen. Romeo and Juliet. With Moulin Rouge, and then with this movie, and I think you just kind of knew something like that was happening. But I think this one does it fairly decently. Like, it's not trying to shove it down your shove it down your throat with it. But I think it mirrors kind of what's happening, I guess. What do you think, Damon? I want to know your opinion on the music. It's I've whatever.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of like blaring modern music into movies. I mean,
what about Django?
To an extent. Yeah, I mean, what about Django? Where was there modern music?
Wasn't there like a Tupac song during the
Do not even remember that at all.
Yeah, there's
I think
it's one
of those things where like it doesn't
song.
like.
It was dope. I liked it.
Yeah, I guess if there's like a really good, I don't know. I can't even finish.
Oh, but I get you. Like
I just because that was one of the problems I had with Suicide Squad was they were just like mindlessly blaring like modern music throughout the movie and it just like killed me inside.
But I feel like where that movie was just putting the music in
it's not the same thing.
This one actually was trying to put it in as a reason. I was actually trying to watch some like Baz Luhrmann. I wanted to get into his mind a little bit. His very annoying voice. But he does. It's like super Australian. But anyways, he was just talking about like I don't know, just his thought processes on this specific movie, and it kind of almost gave me like a positive feeling afterwards. Like, okay, I appreciate that this guy sticks to his guns, and he says when he feels something, when he gets these these wants to do something like putting the this modern music in it, he just goes to with it. And hey, if you got a studio backing you doing that, go for it, man. You know.
Yeah.
He's getting money from. I mean, people went out to see this movie, so
right. I think some of that is the allure of the cast.
Yeah,
right.
And the like where the film comes from, the book. I mean, everyone read that book in high school. I didn't, but
I don't remember it. I don't. Yeah. I remember the hitting of the mistress or whatever. I remember that part, but I mean, other than that, I guess. I did like I feel like if they would have just let DiCaprio be DiCaprio, and not try to force some shitty accent on him, I feel like it would have been better. Because what makes him so charming in Titanic?
So old boy.
Yeah,
old boy.
And it's like I don't know if you guys saw Johnny Depp?
Oh, Old Sport. That's it. It's
Yeah, Old Sport.
not Old Boy.
Oh God.
You remember Johnny Depp in that? What the hell is that? He played an Indian.
Oh,
And
Lone Ranger.
Yeah, and he said like Kimosabi after every fucking line,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, dude, enough of this. This
Yeah.
sucks.
It was like something.
It was
like
almost like that.
56 times he said Old Sport in the movie.
Yeah, it's
I looked it
stupid,
up.
dude. Like, come on. Why do you have to shove it down our
Yeah,
throats?
it's they definitely shoved it down your
But like,
throat.
I do like the fact that he's such a calm, cool, and collected guy when he's at these parties and stuff.
when
But
he's first introduced,
he's got some inner turmoil, but that and like the whole rich thing, where how they after he was shot or whatever. Like, spoiler alert, the book's ancient. Like, if you didn't know that Gatsby dies, go fuck yourself. But, like, I didn't spoil anything. So, but like the way that Tobey Maguire says like how they just retreated back into their money and everything like that, like. I understand that. I feel, and then you end up feeling bad for Gatsby, but like,
for sure,
he goes like mental. Like, he plans out how he wants her to come back to him and everything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's like psychotic.
It is.
It's like,
and it's weird that they try to make it seem like so romantic. It's legitimately stalker like level shit.
well, but, okay.
She has to tell him that she didn't ever love him. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't get in the context of what they presented us. I didn't get that vibe. I felt the emotions, and I liked like how he was first introduced. He's this myth. Everybody, even most people at that party, which I'm gonna get back to in a second, didn't even know he actually existed. And then he's this young, good-looking, charismatic guy, and then you start seeing the cracks throughout. I mean, he literally panics the first sight of her. You know what I mean? And then. Yeah, it's just like all the problems that this character has, I think, were displayed pretty well throughout the movie, and that's kind of when the movie, people could say it was like the down parts of the movie, but I thought it flowed better when when they were looking into his problems over the spectacle of the movie, which is pretty much most of the first half, which is thrown at you like hard, and I think of it as a negative, kind of.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get back before I forget about it, is that, okay, so they introduce him as this, enigma almost. There's even that character that says nobody even knows if he's real, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then they introduce you to him, and then everybody knows him, and he's been published in the papers before, and they kind of just totally disregard that whole first part of the movie. So I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a big mistake by Orman himself, because that's like, dude, if there's papers being published of his face all over the place, how does nobody know what he looks like?
You know, he's real.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. That one kind of threw me for. But I thought Leo did a good job.
I mean, anything else to say about this? Should we just grade the damn thing?
Let's grade it.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to go first.
You do?
No, I don't.
Damon, or you want me to go first?
I got it.
Fine. I want to go last.
A D. All right.
A D.
All right.
Well, that's the lowest grade we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Can you back it up a little bit? Like, give me package your D.
I didn't enjoy the movie. Okay. Like, I mean, it just...
Package your D. Christmas comes but once a year.
I didn't get into it. I mean, I hate Tobey Maguire. And...
You son of a bitch.
And I just didn't, enjoy the movie. I thought it was bad altogether, but...
All right, Scott.
It's long. The spectacle is what I go back to. I don't understand where, they introduce racism and then don't say shit about it.
Yeah.
But twice. And then they randomly drive past a car full of wealthy black people. I don't understand that. I don't understand the route they were taking. They just tried to throw all this shit in there. And then it was like, oh, here's a good idea. Oh, here's a good idea. Here's a better idea. And then they just forgot about everything that they wanted to do. And I guess I don't want to say I wouldn't go back because that stupid Speed Racer analogy. So with that, I'll give it a C- just because I could possibly see myself going back to watch it and maybe getting more out of it, but it's very messy. I don't understand how one invitation to this guy and now he's ready to just open himself up to the world and
best friends for life.
People are how the fucking photographers for the paper got in there to Snapchat his casket and everything. Like, he had gates on the front door.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be the nicest to this movie, but not by far. I'm gonna give it a C. And I think that there are redeeming things in the film, even be it just the visuals of the film alone can have some merit to them, hold some weight. But it is clunky. There are a lot of problems with the movie. Tobey Maguire does suck. And
well, just in this movie, right? What if he wants to come on the podcast, dude?
Yeah, okay, then we love him.
You can't burn bridges.
I will grill him about why.
I don't think we're knocking him as a person. We just don't think he's a good actor.
And you really think if you're doing an interview down the road and you say, "Hey, Toby, this is so and so," and you'll just know right away, you fucker.
You fucker.
You cut me down on that.
Cut me down.
On that
Good.
podcast.
Then we'll have a
son
nice
of a bitch.
conversation about why the third Spider-Man sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And it was wholly his fault.
Because of the studio and
Yeah,
wanting to do like 3 villains.
I just hated him.
But yeah,
Spider-Man.
C for me.
I say there's a hero in all of us.
Yo, I jam. Are we talking about the hero song, or just the theme of the movie? Because they packed that. Why are we talking Spider-Man?
I was like, is this in this movie? I don't get
No,
it.
they have it. Okay, I think it's the first or the second movie. They have that horrible Nickelback song. But
It's in the first
I
one.
love. I know.
Whoa.
Okay, I meant horrible as Nickelback is in the song,
Oh, okay.
but it's a great song.
It is a great
Why does everyone hate on Nickelback?
Because their songs are bad. I mean,
What do you mean? I could listen to them more than like other songs, like Taylor Swift, that Woods
I
song.
hate Taylor Swift too. Though.
Are you out of the woods
Lost
yet?
in the Woods.
Are you out of the woods yet? Are you out of the woods yet? Are you out of the woods yet? Are we in the
Yeah.
clear? Are we in the clear? Are we
That's
in the
a
clear?
song?
Like, yes,
Yeah,
she
it's a
literally
Nickelback
says
song.
that.
Man, I'm
Or what
really
about
glad
the
I haven't heard that.
I'm a little on something.
I'm a little on.
Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about.
No, the one that's on the radio right now.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Not a little unhealthy. A little He goes like, because I'm a little something something.
I don't know now.
No idea what
You
the
lost
fuck
me.
you're talking
A little unbalanced. A little.
Well, we hate that song now.
No, I think it was like The Weeknd did it or something.
Oh, is it the Weeknd song?
No.
I don't listen to it.
I've listened to the Weeknd's new album like 30 times.
What the hell is it? It's
36
I'm a little
times.
on.
You're right.
Alright.
Well, anyways, they just say the same thing over and over.
I don't know.
He literally says the same damn thing over and over. I can listen to
like
Nickelback more than that shit.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but Nickelback still sucks.
I just feel
They're all
like
kind of like douchey dudes, like middle-aged men that talk about like getting women still, like, but in the context of like what a boy band would talk about and stuff.
okay,
And they
dude,
think they're
this
edgy.
is like the farthest anyone's ever gone into explaining to me why Nickelback sucks. Everybody is just like Nickelback, you know, like.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it
I know-
fair?
I just
Yeah, no,
genuinely
I
dislike their
understand.
music.
I mean,
like I like their first song that they ever did, or the first song that ever got famous from them. I genuinely enjoy.
I can't deny
Hero,
Every
right?
one- No,
Well, I mean that's the only song
The
like
Photograph
I totally love.
one?
Oh,
no, I fucking hate that. That's when I started hating them because it's so annoying. His
What the
voice
hell is on Joey's head?
I just want to kill myself after hearing that song.
I can't deny that when I was younger, I like listened to their first album a little bit, but then like I grew up and realized, oh, these guys suck.
Shit, were you saying something about Great Gatsby?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See
No,
it if
we
you
were
want, I don't
talking
know.
about
A little unsteady. I'm a little. No, that ain't it.
Oh, Ex-Ambassadors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do you
That song
know?
fucking sucks.
I love that band.
Yeah, but you don't like that song.
It's a decent song.
He just says this. He does
There's
that.
an actual chorus. That's the chorus. There's an actual verse and stuff to it, but
Where is it?
I don't
I can
listen to
let
that
you listen to
stupid
it after.
radio
They're just not.
music.
They don't put it on the radio or
Oh,
what?
maybe not.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
whatever. Either way, that's our music corner for this week.
But we
should
have
start one of
we
those.
did
we all
For real.
rated it, right?
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
Okay,
This is
well,
pretty much over.
that was Great Gatsby, 2013. Baz Luhrmann. Damon hates it. Nah.
If you want to watch a Baz Luhrmann movie, watch Romeo and Juliet. Suck it, Damon.
Yeah, eat a dick, everyone.
Or Moulin Rouge. I think they're
Well,
both better.
What about Australia?
I've never seen it.
I mean, Hugh Jackman. That's all we
Yeah,
need.
but I mean, Leo's better
Just
than
like-
Hugh Jackman.
Subscribe. Comments,
Ooh.
please.
Oh,
Let us
I mean,
know about a movie
one of
that you
them's a
want us to
superhero,
review.
the
We
other
will
one's
do
not, so-
anything but pornos. We will not do pornos.
Maybe.
I will.
I don't know.
I
David
will.
might.
David
Yeah.
might. Yeah.
I've probably already seen it, so that's fine.
All right.
All right, it's getting kind of
Good-
dirty.
good day.
Sorry about the video.
It's getting weird.
My
day,
phone
old
ran
sport.
out of stuff, so yeah, good day, old sport. 56 times.
We'll say it as many times.
Auf Wiedersehen.